Hi everyone, it's Caroline. I'm back at the Hillside. My husband and I came home yesterday after our vacation, our trip. We stopped in at our daughter and visited just a day, and so we're home now, and I am in my craft space. So happy to be home and refreshed, and just reflecting and having a great time looking in my journal. I brought my crafts things upstairs, and I have these little items here. Well, it's a brochure from Rebel Barbecue that I didn't get a chance to document every single day, although I tried, but sometimes we were just out late or up late having a great time. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of coming back into my journal and finishing off some of my things. This actually, I took it, was an ad for a beer, and I liked the way it looked. I took it for some ephemera, and I did some journaling in it. So you'll see here that it's full of writing, which I want to put this in my journal. So I'm just giving it a little bit of extra color. I don't have to, but I like that. And then I'm going to take out some of this brochure from the barbecue. Now this is the page here. This is when I'm all over the place, so pardon me, just getting back into the groove. We went there on the 29th, so I'm going to, and we didn't get a chance, I didn't have a chance to journal on the 29th, so I'm going to use this page here that's empty, and that's what it's reserved for. And I was thinking, because I've kept this whole card intact, and I just took it apart, I'm going to put this in the journal, and I'm not sure, I think I'll go like that. It'll be a flip out. But I want to do it so that I can close, so it'll go like this, and then flip out, and then I can read my journaling. How's everybody doing, and welcome. My goodness, I'm so sorry. Forgive my lack of manners to welcome you in and to say hi. I think what I'll do is I'll glue this on right now, and then I'll worry about the coloring or what I'm going to do afterwards. When we went into the restaurant, this card was on display at the table, and I wondered about it, so I Googled what this was, and it was a beer. At first I thought maybe it was a group, but then I didn't really read, and it didn't say what, oh, it does say beer here, so I didn't read it very closely. But I like the way that it looked, and I want to make sure that I can put this on so that it closes. There we go. Well, that was a fantastic trip with our good friends, our dear friends, Dale and Susan. We had said, oh, and the other thing I did, speaking of Dale and Susan, I don't have a picture of Dale in here, but I have a picture of Susan and myself at Marina Del Rey. And I just, I don't have any copy paper, printer paper, I just have cardstock. So I wanted to print this so it wasn't so heavy. I'm just using some lined paper. So parts of our trip are on there, and I can probably put some of this on here too. I'm not really sure which approach I'm taking at the moment, so just getting used to having all my items in my craft space. I know that when Susan and I were taking our selfie here at Marina Del Rey, that was our first, that's where we stayed the first few days, and then traveled from there. And this picture was taken just along the little walkway, well, of the marina. This is the desert, so that's going to go. And this is my feet this way. My toes dipped into the Pacific, which I wanted to take a picture of that, and I'm so glad I did. And we are getting used to our daylight savings time. And that changed over the weekend, as most people are used to that. Still getting into the swing of things here. We have so many, isn't that the way though, when you come home from vacation, you have 1,000,001 things that you have to do. This was growing along the bottom of a tree. I'm going to put that one here for some color, pop of color. I think I will use my glue stick for that. It's still very early in the morning here on the hillside. We woke up very early. I think still getting used to not only the time change here with the hour behind, but also with the time change, just the whole coming from the west back to the east. And I will put this photo here. And I think this glue stick was a good call because it's the cheap glue stick, the dollar store glue stick. And it works well with just lined paper, very thin paper. Think about the fun that we had. Oh yeah, we had such a fun time. We laughed our heads off at so many things. The guys were funny. We just had so much fun. This is the Grand Canyon, and I think I've already posted some of the photos within my videos that I was able to do. And I'm going to put my toes here. I went ahead and looked up this flower, and it is called the Carpobrotus edulis. Also a common name would be the Hottentot fig. Another name would be sour fig ice plant or highway ice plant. I just put the one, Hottentot fig, and I thought that was fun to find out. And it's found on the ground, and it creeps. It's a ground creeping plant. And I also just stated here that we are at Marina del Rey and that I was toe dipping in the Pacific Ocean. And we did that while walking along Venice Beach and Santa Monica. Then the other thing I did was I attached my receipt. I glued it onto the beer advertisement here, and then I wrote on the front in my white jelly roll or gel pen, lunch at Rebel Barbecue in Blythe, California. That was on the road. And I have my page here that I'm going to, this was an advertisement that was in the at the front of the restaurant at the doors, to have the address. And I can put that, I can actually probably put that here. Just trying to use the ephemera that I did pick up. There were a few places, and I think I mentioned that we just didn't have a chance to get any, and I did not want to pay money just to have ephemera. But this was at the restaurant and the menu, so I did use this. I can put that over here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. There was some slow time, or quiet time, I shouldn't say slow time, a quiet time that we had in our hotel room. And I did do a little bit of journaling on Halloween. Better make sure I do this the right way. And I do have my page decorated for Halloween. And I was laughing when I did it because, I mean, you'll see when I show it to you how it's just a mishmash, which all of these pages are a mishmash because it's just using items from my scrap pile, mixed and matched with some of the digitals that I was using. There, that's fun. So these pages are kind of the same look, and I don't need any more from there. I can recycle that. The other thing that I did like, so this is just some advertisement. But I liked, there was a couple of things in here. I like this blackbird. Just like the graphics of that one. I'll keep that. I won't do anything right at the moment with that. Remember the tag that I made? This I made on the 2nd of November. So this was, yes, so the back of the journal, I will do something there. And so this was still in California. This is Arizona. This is California, so I'll put that there. This is Arizona. I will put this in here. The Hollywood Hills. Now this was on our way to Arizona, but that's fine. I can still put that down. What was on this side? Oh yeah, this was on the 26th. So that's good because that's when we went to Venice Beach and all these places. I did not do the 27th, so this will be perfect for that. And then I do want to print off some more photos. This is the desert. Just printed off a few more of my photos. And this one here. And I'm doing them in sequence as with where we stopped. And this is the bougainvillea. That was also just along our walks, along our path. And my mom used to grow these in Florida. But that's definitely a tropical plant. And I have a photo of entering the pier, the Santa Monica Pier. I'll put that down here too. So my colors coming from my photos. And this one's not going to fit on here. I could put it over here. And I do have my maps that we had to go to our local CAA, which is AAA in the States, and got some maps for our trip, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I love looking to where we're going. So this is a picture of Jim and I at the end of the Route 66. So although we wanted to do Route 66, all four of us together, originally we wanted to take our motorcycles. Then when Dale got diagnosed with Parkinson's and he just could not ride anymore. And then this trip ended up being a fly and drive because he just can't sustain a long periods in the car. So we had to do it this way and it worked out perfectly. And Dale is photobombing me here in this photo. We laughed our heads off about that too. We just do that a lot. We enjoy it. Oh, that's not going to fit there. I could go this way. Maybe I will. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe what I'll do is go like this. Put Dale and I there. Okay, Dale. And then fold it over. Make it work. That's along Venice Beach. So we didn't go swimming, but we walked with our bare feet in the sand. That was so refreshing. That's therapeutic to me too. There we go. That's fun. Oh, that was fun. And then I have, what do I have left? I have my picture of Los Angeles. It was a smoggy background day there. And I also have a photo of the part. Now, where were we on here? We were at a lookout. We stopped along the way. That was a fun hairpin drive up the mountains. it's the Hollywood Bowl that I took the photo of. It's right there. That was fun to see. We had a good view from the deck of the walk up lookout. And that'll be perfect. Well, I like the way this brochure came in handy. I'm sorry about the glare. Brochure. And then I think I'm going to use this over here. And I'm going to also cut out a part of the maps, and I'll use that at the back. Oh, you know what else I'm going to do with you right now? I think we're going to do some, before I say goodbye, let's do some of this. I was playing in here too, my little newspaper spine book, spine journal. And I'm going to add a few things in here. I think I'll add this blackbird item. And where should I put it? Right here. Hopefully it fits. Yes, it does. It fits. Got all these little scraps. Pieces of lace. And we're just going to staple that down, make a cluster, put it on here. These are fun to do because I love getting my desk cleared off. Does not make any sense. Now I don't have any paint or much color on these pages like I did with the spine, with the magazine Spine-ish journal. And this will be fun to do a little flip through after, when it's done. Put that down. Let's put that on top of there, like this. Using up scraps. I'm going to rip that off. That just has a little bit of a stamp on there. I think I've used that a couple different times. Different ways. I'll add some more color, I think. And I have this raffia bow that's been hanging around. Let's put that on there. And then staple again. I could probably sew it down, but I'll just staple that. This is raffia, but it's plastic. It's not real or natural. This can go. Let's find the spot for this one. How about on this side? Overhang is the name of the game here. Here's a scrap. Put this on a long piece up here. Here's a piece of, oh, this lady here. I like her. I don't know if I don't think she's going to fit on this whole. Oh yeah, I did that while we were waiting around. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to put her down here. Well, let's cut her out. Just pulled her out of my scrap basket. So I'm officially done with my Hillside clothesline. It's a little bit sad, but there's just no way I can hang out clothes when we're burning wood. This will fold. That. And then I will cut. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just fold this up because I can just incorporate that into something else. Just going to get rid of these pieces of scrap. Then I'll come in after at another session and get my paint out. Maybe get some stickers that I have that I don't really like to use in other things, which will be fine here. Again, this is just for no thinking. I'm really, you know, I guess I could put a timer on and do it that way too. There. Just establishing some bases. My little spine-ish. This is 2 pages together, that's right. Newspaper journal. There we are. Thanks everyone for coming along today. I really appreciate that you've taken some time to say hi, to come along and see the little bit of finishing touches that I'm doing in my journal, and then also working in my little newspaper spine journal too. And I still have some more photos to put in here, but I'm almost finished. I have to do my desert part, my Arizona part, and I will do that. And then I'll do a flip through when this is all complete. I have this page. This is the first, and then I'm going to use the envelope that I added to the back of here so that I can add the rest of our photos and the end of our vacation. And I think that's a perfect way to do it. I'm glad I added this, not knowing that that's what I was going to do. Have an amazing day, everyone, and a good week ahead. Stay cozy, stay adventurous, and also know that you can do any kind of journaling, any kind of art without much in the way of supplies, just your junk. And our imaginations are free. Thanks. Bye for now.